reMarkable Paper Pro, Kindle Scribe ColorSoft. Let's talk about these two devices today as far as the MorningCoach planning system. I have them both up here. I've been using the Kindle ColorSoft for a couple days now. I actually did purchase this device. I did get $100 off because I'm trading in my old Kindle Scribe, and I did get the cover here, which is actually a really nice leather cover. I don't know if it's worth $100, but the way they did it with the magnet on it is pretty cool. Just kind of sets up there. And works out real well. On my reMarkable Paper Pro, the old trusty reMarkable Paper Pro, I have the just a kind of a weird case on it. It's a plastic case you can see here that I got at Amazon. It works. It's a kind of a bumper type of case. But they both are great devices, okay? So let's go through some of the positives and negatives when it comes to our planning system. As you can see, I have the planning system up on both of them. Navigation works great on both of the devices. Somebody had mentioned, a couple comments that I've gotten over the years is within our community, that our navigation gets hidden by this toolbar. That's by choice. Our designers have decided to use the entire reMarkable for that. And so as you can see here, you just hide it and you can use the device that way. If you do want to move it over, you can do it by adjusting view. There is a button right here which you can move it over a little bit, and that will give you kind of the Kindle Scribe feel if that's something, if your OCD is kicking in. I know I have plenty of OCD. So a couple good things and bad things about these devices. One, form factor. I do like that this is a smaller device, a little bit smaller. My personal daily use is the reMarkable Move. We have a planner for that. But I do use reMarkable Paper Pro a lot. This one I do like. I think it's more carryable, if that makes sense. As far as colors go, this obviously has a much more robust backlight. I have this on full power right now. Now, obviously, the camera is going to distort it a little bit, but this is definitely brighter, a much better backlight. I was talking to Dave Maxwell in our community, and we were talking about how it'd be great if the backlight was on the reMarkable and the file system for the Supernote was here. We'd have like the perfect device. But each of these devices on their own, there is no perfect device. I always tell you, if you want one device, then I would say go with the iPad. It just is what it is. It does everything, or a tablet. These devices are e-ink devices for specific uses. The reMarkable, for example, this device was created with reMarkable 1. Then we had reMarkable 2, which is a little bit higher contrast. I like it a little better. I like the writing feel of the reMarkable 1. And then we came out with the reMarkable Paper Pro. This company is a great company. I've used them for years. They are making notebooks, okay? This is not an iPad. This is a singular use device. What we use it for, and a lot of companies and a lot of our people at MorningCoach, is just their planner. So it works great as just a planning device. So you carry it around, think of a Covey folder, like in the old days. Those of you old enough to remember, I'm 56, right? We used to have the Covey planner and you'd open it up. That's the kind of the thought process. This is a notebook and a Covey planner. When it comes to day by day, now we've got the Kindle. So the Kindle is a great reader. You can see I got it in my hand here. It's smaller. You can read books on it. And again, talking about age, if we go into this and we come into the home here and look at a book, the ability to read a book, it's for my eyes, this just works better. You know, I'm 56, like I said, it's big enough, it's carryable. The case is expensive, right? We're talking about a $100 case, but it's leather. It feels good. It feels good. Now, if I was Amazon, I would have made a foldable. Like I would have made it foldable like I'm reading a real book. I think that'd be killer. Take my money right now. But it is a great book reader. The problem we have, again, let's get out of this, is that we're now dealing with, having to carry multiple devices. And everybody's trying to get rid of that, trying to get away from carrying multiple devices. Nobody wants to have, a Kindle with them, a reMarkable with them. I get it. And many of our members, that's the biggest thing. It's like, well, what do I take if I had a single device? And again, I always go back to, if I had to carry one device, it's right here. I would grab this and I would take my iPad, my M4 iPad. This thing does everything, but I type on it. I don't write on it. I don't like to write on it. I have the pencil. Yes, I could put a cover on it, but it just doesn't work for my planning system when I'm sitting down and organizing in the morning. I use our software system called the Companion, and then I get my day set up. These devices work better for that. These e-ink devices work well. It's just, what do you want to use them for? So if you're using just a planning system, this works great. The reMarkable 2 actually works great. It's a little smaller, about this size, and it's a great form factor for setting up your day, planning your day, using the navigation as you come in here and move across the days and plan and work, and it just works great for notes. This works great too. I'm very impressed with the Kindle Scribe ColorSoft. Expensive for what you're getting. I think it's $600 plus the case, so you're talking $700, $800, $750 in that range. So it gets expensive, but you do have your reader, your book, and that's what I'm going to use it for. I'm using it right now as my planner. You can kind of see I'm using the Sacred Six, but more than likely this is going to be my day-to-day reader. I'm still a paperback guy. I still use paper for the majority of the books that I'm reading, but this is actually working out a little better. I can annotate, put some notes. It works well in there. It just has some issues with annotation with the planner because we do use an interactive PDF at MorningCoach, so it's a PDF that can be used across all devices. But with that being said, it is an interactive PDF. It's not software. So when you're using it, you're going to use it on your device. It's not going to go in between both devices. We do have a Move planner. Let me show you. That's pretty cool with MorningCoach, which is a big basic planner on our Sacred Six ideas and concepts. So when you come in here, basically the Move planner is going to be a larger, let's just come into a day. Let's go January 19th or 18th here. You'll see that it's just your Sacred Six items and then some notes. That is set up for the Move, but you could put it on here and it'll come to the Move. Our big planner doesn't work that way because it's just too small on this device, this Move device here. So yeah, both these devices are great. They both work for what we're intending to do here at MorningCoach. And if you want to learn more about MorningCoach, head on over to morningcoach.com. You can get these planners, get the structure. It's a transformational community for professional experts based on lifestyle mastery. So people that are looking to master things and really get after it. We have a $10 a month program, which is very inexpensive for experts and professionals. And then we have a $100 a month direct coaching program that we work with a lot of people, inexpensive again for a lot of professionals. And we got people all over the world working together that are professionals to simplify their lives, work with these tools, figure out what's best for them. And a lot of people ask me, well, why do you charge? Well, we charge because we have a whole team. Obviously, I've been doing this 21 years, coming on episode 6,000. The other thing is we charge because we don't have sponsors. We don't have advertisers. Our community is self-built, self-funded. So all this production, the team, everybody is paid through membership. And so we've come up with a very inexpensive way for people to connect, work together without the algorithms, without the negativity, the politics of Facebook and all that other social media garbage. We have people that are doing amazing things, connecting, and that's what makes MorningCoach great. So awesome to have you. Hey, thanks for watching. As always, you want to check out MorningCoach, just go to morningcoach.com and see what we're doing, the plannings, the structures, and see why so many people are having success. Look at the testimonials. It's awesome stuff. So we'll see you at morningcoach.com, and I'll keep putting some videos up here, but these are both great devices. Looking to read and take your Kindle with you, then the Kindle Scribe ColorSoft is great. Looking to just have a great note-taking device from reMarkable Paper Pro. Want a little better folder system? Check out that Supernote Mantra. Books devices are great too. I got a bunch of them upstairs. I just don't grab them and use them. These are, my primary drivers, and you got to find what works best for you. And of course, you come over to MorningCoach, talk to a lot of people. Everybody's using something different, whether it's an iPad, the whiteboard. Heck, some people we used to do back in the day, the Quilla. That's this big thing back there. That company's out of business. But hey, whatever device it is for you, it's about your use case, your personal situation. That's the key thing. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.